Hi, Noel here, founder of Connected Dots Learning, and I just want to share a student story that inspired me. Back in 2001, when I was a resource specialist teacher, I remember that there was this one particular teacher, there was this one particular student, and this one particular teacher would come to me every single week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week, and complain about how difficult this child was, how he was a flight risk, he would run away, how he was a danger to himself, he was a danger to other children, and how severely far behind he was in school. So what we did is we had an SST, we had a student success team to determine whether or not we should evaluate him to see if he would qualify for special education services. Part of my duty as a resource specialist teacher was to test him academically and see how he was doing in school. So based on my assessments and based on my observations, he wasn't that far off behind. He was working within the average range compared to his same age grade peers in school and his classmates. So the other people on the IEP team, though, they saw some behaviors that weren't, I guess you could call, that weren't age appropriate, let's say, okay, or they just weren't appropriate, period. And they wanted to put him in an all-day special education class. I, on the other hand, did not want to do that. He was working within the average range academically. If, in fact, he was having struggles with his behavior, that's something that could be remedied, and that's something that can be worked on in a general education environment. So during the IEP meeting, I had these folks who wanted to place him in a special day class, and then there was me and the parents who wanted to keep him in a general education setting. And what I did is I vigorously fought for him throughout the entire IEP meeting. We developed his goals, and at the very end, when we were talking about placement, I was determined he was not given a life sentence in an all-day special education class. So I said to the team, look, I'm going to teach first grade next year. I'm going to teach a general education class next school year. So place this young man in my class. I'm going to ensure that he grows academically, that he grows socially, that we can extinguish some of these behaviors that are not appropriate. So with that said, he was placed in my class, and working at a year-round school, one of the first events was a 4th of July parade. Now, during this parade, I had to choose 2 children, one to carry a flag and the other one to carry a balloon. And I said to this young man, I want you to carry this flag, and I want you to carry it proudly. You're going to walk around the school, and you're going to, wave to people and say hello, and just walk with your partner and do an outstanding job. Sure enough, he was given that task. Sure enough, he did well without incident. And when he was walking around the parade and saying hi to everyone, I took a glance and I looked at those people who were on the IEP team that wanted to place him in an all-day special education setting, and I pointed to them. I was like, look, he's doing a good job, isn't he? See, you didn't believe in him. I believe in him, but you don't, and he's going to grow academically. And I'm going to say, throughout the course of that academic year, I'm going to say that he did have his challenges, he did have his struggles, but all in all, he grew academically, he grew socially, he was able to be around peers that were modeling appropriate behaviors, and more importantly, we kept him in a general education environment with rigorous curriculum, and he did well. So I wanted to share that story with you because this is one of the reasons why I started Connected Dots Learning. I started it because I want to help all children reach that maximum potential that's within them. I want to unleash that power that they have within them so that they can grow in all areas, in behavior, in social skills, in academics. And I want them to be able to have a good chance to become whatever they want to be. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I'll see you at the next video.